Dad, the coach was big. And like my monster.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a 1-1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Abdul Carter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there.
Now a move being made for a pinch hit. Hello, baseball fans. Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike two.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground to the left. They take the force out to escape a bases. That clips the corner. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to do.
Now batting, first baseman, Abdul Carter.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside low. 1-1. That one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Arenado over at first with one away. Got him swinging. 2 gone. Chris, as we look back at the pitch, Carter with a less than great game in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Abdul Carter. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one missed. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one ripped. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1 and the A's 0.
Now batting, the first baseman, Abdul Carter.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Digging in for
Now
Oakland,
batting,
Jacob
right
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Davidson at third. Ruiz at first. One gone. And a bunt right side. To second, there's one. Throw to first, safe. And a foul. Ball. Two down, nobody on. Strike two.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One ball.
Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. So up next, Zach Geloff. Bunt attempt, popped up. Carter makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. So now a pinch hitter.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, it really led them to.
Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Abdul Carter. Bybee back to work. Foul ball there. Carter in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your.
And a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
So digging in, Stefan Mendoza. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good.
That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. That one 95 to finish him off. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runs.